You got something this morning, Brother Junior. I believe you got something this morning.
I was hoping to hear you.
Well, we all have something. Go ahead, brother. Don't no tease to me.
Now listen, you know how I am, right?
Yeah, I know exactly how you are. I appreciate
If
you.
you got anything in your mind, we want you to stand.
You know, good to stand. I can sit back there. Go ahead on. We pray for you.
Amen. Now, I'm gonna have to get him a stick of dynamite that onion looks like. Well, I told Brother Junior, I said, you know how I am here. I prefer my brothers before me. Amen.
Yeah, you're a brother too.
I know I am. I know I am. And,
Lord do bless.
I feel like it's my duty as a pastor of this church to ask my brothers to stand when they come to be with us.
I agree. I know. Yeah, that's fine.
So we love Brother Junior, and we're missing his companion this morning. He said she had a little duty she had to take care of, and we understand that. But I'm just going to talk about Brother Junior for just a second. It talks about Brother Wendell was here several times, and Brother Doug also. We kept saying we need to try to get Brother Junior Whitaker over here, and it seemed like it took us a long time for him to get here.
It did.
And I think he, for some reason, he got on the wrong route the first time he'd come. Somebody rerouted him, I think.
Yeah.
And he went across the mountain to the other side.
I went from over
And
Middlesboro.
we thought he wasn't going to make it there, but anyway, we're just happy. You know, we're happy for anybody that comes.
Amen.
And you know, in this little church, let me say that me and Brother Mike talked about this coming along. I said, Brother Mike, my mind goes back to about 3.5 years ago. Some of my first trips here. And for some time, Sister Agatha, we had 12 and 14 at this church when I started coming. But we have seen what God is able to do. And now, you hear what I said. You have seen what God is able to do. Amen. He works through man. That's the reason man was created. God works through man. But we're always happy to have our brothers to come and be with us, and we want to make them feel right at home. Not only our brothers, the preaching brothers, but we want everybody to feel that same way. This is a place to worship God. That's what we're here for. Amen. We're here to lift up Him. But you know, what always sticks on their minds, and these preaching brothers, what always sticks out on our mind is, and I believe we're all in the same category, we want to see people saved.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
That's why that God has called people to preach the gospel. And we always want to see people saved. Amen. That's what our goal is. Even our worst enemy needs God today.
Amen.
No matter who it is, our worst enemy needs God. So as we go down life's journey, I know you've heard me say, I wish this church house was full. And I do. But we know it's not going to be without a shadow of a doubt. We hope that it is. I don't want to have that doubt.
Right.
But we still want the church house to be full, and we want the sinners to be saved. That's what we want. One day after a while, we're going to leave. And if you made preparations to leave, to go see the Master, you're in good hands. But if you've not, you need to reach out and get a hold of that hand today. Amen. Just a verse of a short song, just a couple verses, and then we want you to pray. And I won't be long, I don't think, but I'll be as long as the Lord wants me to be.
Amen.
That's how long I'll be.
Yeah.
Soon this life will end, and I'll hear the sweet sound saying, child, His mercy or grace. But there's one thing I'll do when I see His sweet face. I'll lay my crown at the Master's feet. Then I'll bow down while all nations crown Him King of all kings, and I'll shout hallelujah. My joy is complete when I lay my crown at the Master's feet.
Praise the Lord.
All the
Thank you,
good
Jesus.
things I've done seem so little to me.
Amen.
If it's not for God's love, tell me where would I be? I'd be lost without hope, no future in you. But when I see my Lord, there's something I've got to do. I'll lay my crown at the Master's feet. Then I'll bow down while all nations crown Him King of all kings. What will we do? I'll shout hallelujah. My joy is complete when I lay my crown at the Master's feet. Yes, when I lay my crown at the Master's feet. What a day that will be. Now listen today.
Thank you, dear Father.
I can say that we're all can go there if we want to. Amen.
Amen.
The door is always open, brother.
open.
I can tell you we didn't open it and we didn't close it. But Jesus is still standing, our brother, with outstretched arms to this lost and dying world. Brother Glenn, here's what he's saying. Come and taste of me and see that I am good. This brother was already preaching about the bread, brother, that they found in the wilderness. But listen, brother, I know bread that comes from heaven. Amen. His name is Jesus Christ. He's the mediator between man and God today. Amen. And here's what he said. Because I live, you can live also. Amen. Listen, brother, this is not the end. Although man is going to die, we know he's going to die. But after this, the judgment, brother, is coming. So listen, why would we want to make preparations in this day? Because the Bible says today is the day of salvation. And now is accepted time. If you hear my voice, amen, listen, brother, I can promise you, brother, one day after a while, when we leave this world, although we've not made any plans, brother, heaven won't be your home. Amen, but there's a place down there, brother, brother, by bless God. I'm listening to this. The Bible says hell's enlarged her mouth and opened her mouth without measure. But listen, I'm in a place called heaven, brother, that eyes has never seen and ears has never heard, and neither has it entered into the hearts of man. All the good things that God has got in store for them that love Him and serve Me. Listen today, brother, the Bible says that this earthly tabernacle that you're looking at is going to be dissolved. Listen, there's a place, brother, that I know about. Amen. And it's called heaven. Amen. Listen today, church, we need to be prepared and to be ready to go when the calls are coming. And He's still coming with a great shout and the ammunition of the Lord. And when He blows the trumpet, brother, for the trumpet will sound, and the dead in Christ Christ is going to rise first. Amen. Get yourself in shape for Jesus Christ. Amen. If you're here today and you're calling out upon His name, here's what He said. I'm near to a broken heart. I'll say such with a contrite spirit. The Word says, what saith there? The Word is near thee, even in thy heart and in thy mouth. The Word of faith that we've been preaching unto you, brother. Amen. I can tell you, great, brother, it will be that day when He comes after His saints for the church without spot, without blemish. Amen. I can tell you, I know the place, amen, that I'm going to, and I know the man that I'm going to see. His name is Jesus. Amen. Bless God. The one that hung upon the cross paid the price for the whole world if they will only believe. Amen. What are you going to believe? You got to believe that He is, and He is a reward for them who diligently seek for Him. Where's He at, Brother Junior? I'm near to a broken heart. I'll say such with that contrite spirit. Amen. The Word is quick, and the Word is powerful. It is sharper than any two-edged sword. Amen. It'll cut you to the marrow of the bone. And listen, if you're here today and you feel condemned over the way you're living and you want Jesus, amen, come. Amen, because the day is the day of salvation. Amen. I can tell you, Brother Glenn, I'm going to press on to the mark of the high calling. Amen. I know who the high calling is. His name is Jesus. He said, I'm going away to prepare that place. But if He's gone away, He's coming again. Amen. Who's He coming for? The church. Amen. You got to get your name. Amen. In the Lamb's Road in the Lamb's Book of Life. It don't matter if it's on this church book, but it matters if you got it wrote in the Lamb's Book of Life. Amen. I'm glad today, amen, the Word, brother, will come right down. It'll cut you. But, Brother John, you got to act upon it. Amen. The Bible says, I'm just going to sit before you. Choose this day. You've already said that scripture. But listen today, church. Bless God. I read of a man one time by the name of John. Amen. Bless God. And listen what John said. John said, some ask, John, are you the Christ? No, I'm not the Christ. Bless God. Listen what he said. I'm not even worthy to reach down and I'm losing the shoelaces. Amen. Of him, brother. Brother Junior. But bless God today. I know who he was talking about. But he said there's one coming after me. Amen. Bless God. I'm glad that he was the one. There's one coming after me, brother, whose shoelaces I'm not even worthy to reach down and lose us. Amen. What will he do? He'll baptize you with the fire and the Holy Ghost. John could only baptize with water, but bless God today. I can believe I got baptized with the fire and the Holy Ghost. And I'm glad for the Holy Ghost. It don't scare me. Amen. I can tell you, the church is ready to go, but you got to get in the church if you want to go today. Amen. I'm glad today, brother. Oh, John, brother, if we see him coming in the church house today, he probably wouldn't let him in. He wasn't nothing, brother. A girdle with a little girdle, a little girdle around his waist, and his food was locusts and wild honey. As some say, you reckon we'd let him in? I doubt we would. But you know what? If we didn't, we should be partial to man. And I ain't partial to nobody. Amen. The Bible says, come, all you that labor and heavy laden, I'll give you rest. There's a rest laid up for the children of God. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Lord. No, I can tell you, I'm going to press on, brother. Amen. I'm not Timothy, brother. Amen. I'm going to press on to that mark of the high calling. Amen. Today. So listen, here's what we need to do. The same thing that Timothy said. We need to preach the word, be instant, in season, out of season, rebuke, exhort, with all long suffering. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
That's right. Time's here.
That time is here today, church. Amen. They don't want to hear a sound doctrine. but they want people with itching ears. Amen. I ain't tickling nobody's ears. Amen. But I'll tell you the truth, and the truth will set you free. Amen. Who is the truth? Jesus said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. And besides me, there's no other day. Amen. He's the light that come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light because their deeds are evil. Amen. But listen today. He said, I'm going away. Amen. Now who's the light? We're the light of the world. So we better let our light shine to somebody along the way. Amen. There's a way that seems right unto man, but the end, therefore, are the ways of death. Amen. Now listen today, church. I'm telling you that one day after a while, we're all leaving this world. Man, we're all leaving. Man, born a woman, is few days and full of trouble. Job said he come forth like a flower, and then he fades away. But listen what Job said. Job said, hide me in my grave till the wrath past. Amen. Then call my name. Oh, call my name, Jesus, and he will one day. I don't care where you're laid up on the cemetery. It don't matter where you're at. Amen. Here's what the Bible says. The Bible says that one day death and hell will give up their dead. Amen. And the sea will give up its dead. Amen. I believe, I don't care where you're at. You can't hide from God. He knows where the snow's at. Does he not? You can burn yourself if you want to. Amen. There won't be nothing left but ashes. But their soul that was in there went out somewhere. Amen. They think, sometimes I think because they got to get burned up, that they think they ain't going to be no end to it. But I promise you they are. Amen. Listen today. When we die, automatically the soul goes somewhere. Amen. Does it not, brother? It sure does. No more listen today. Amen. You can't hide from God. You can't run. Amen. But if you think you can, then there's no hiding place. If you think you can, you're in trouble, brother. But one day after a while, God's going to call. Amen. And the dead in Christ is going to rise first. And those who are alive and remain shall be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye. Amen. And then we're going to call, amen, for the ones who's been born again. You're in good hands, brother. You like Allstate. Amen. Bless God. You're in good shape. But listen, I can tell you, one day when he calls, I'll answer. I don't care where I'm at. But listen today, I'm glad today that I made reservations, Brother Glenn, for that day. I like that song. The day is past and gone. Now think about that. But the night is near, brother. Amen. One day we're going to come out there, brother. Bless God. And if we make preparations, you're in good hands. Amen. Then you'll get to go to the other side. Amen. Where eyes has never seen and ears has never heard. So listen today. Why not today? Because today is the day of salvation.
Amen. Amen.
Brother Glenn, there's a better day coming. Amen. What do you say? Keep plowing? Amen. Keep plowing. Amen. Let's go to that song again. Put your hand to the plow and don't look back. Amen. Amen. I believe I'm going to keep plowing, brother. I'm going to keep plowing until the end comes. Amen. I ain't got time to look back. But all I want to do is just look forward. Amen. Listen, I ain't got nothing behind me, but everything is out there in front of me. Amen. Everything is out here on the other side. Amen. I'm glad that angel is going to set one foot on the sea and one on the land, and declare that time will be no more. Amen. The end's coming, Brother Mac. If you ain't make preparations, you better get in the boat. Amen. Amen. Get in Neil Shipper's eyes, brother. Amen. You can get in the ship today if you want to. If he's calling your voice, if that voice is calling you, you need to come to it and believe upon him. Cast your cares upon him, for he cares for you, little children. Amen. Better day coming, ain't it? I'm glad for that day. Amen. It's a coming swiftly. We're living in the land of the dying.
Oh,
but we can go to the land of the living.
Amen.
Amen. Listen today. I owed a debt that I could not pay.
That's right.
Jesus paid a debt that he did not owe. Did he not? Who did he pay it for? He paid it for the whole world. Amen. Listen, for the whole world, Brother John. He died on that cross, suffered for the whole world. I promise you today, I never paid for one sin that I ever committed, brother. Not one did I pay for.
No.
Did I have many, Brother Junior? Yes, I did. I had many, brother. Don't think I didn't. Amen. But what did he do when he come to me that night? He cast him sins into a sea of forgiveness, never to be remembered no more. Amen. All that's in the past. Now, have I been a perfect man that you're looking at since that day? No, sir. I sure have not. But here's what the Bible says. We need to strive to be perfect. Amen. There's a lesson now. Listen. I tell you, church, there's a rest laid up for the children of God. Amen. I promise you, there's a rest laid up for the children of God. This man that you're looking at is not perfect and never will be perfect. Amen. But there's one on the inside. Amen. Amen. He's the one who got born again. Is that all right, brother?
That's all right, brother.
He's the one who got born again. Amen. He lives right inside of us, Brother Glenn. He keeps this outward man under subjection. Amen. Does he not? That's his job.
That's right.
Now listen, do we always listen to the inward man? No, I'm afraid we do not. Amen. I can override that inward man if I want to, amen? But I don't want to, because listen today, I know that sometimes I can get in trouble, brother. I've been in trouble before, amen? And listen, I tell you, the man on the inside will keep the man on the outside under subjection if he will listen to him. You'll never go wrong.
That's right.
Amen. You'll never go wrong if you listen. Now listen, I'm here to tell you today, Jesus Christ is still on the throne. He's still sitting right there by God. You believe he is? He's still sitting right there. Amen. Now I can read of the time when he raised up and got up. Do you remember that time when he raised up out of his seat? Amen. He sure did. There was somebody that died. Amen. Somebody that was stoned. His name is Stephen, was it not? Amen.
That's the first time you find out.
That's the first time you ever find Jesus getting up out of his seat. Amen. And what did Stephen say? He said, I seen heaven open up. I seen angels. They ascended and descended. Amen. Now listen, I believe he'll raise up when he gets ready to take us home. I believe he'll get up out of his seat. And you know what he'll say? Go get my children and bring them home. Amen. I've seen enough that world. Amen. Bless God, my mind goes back to the United States of America. How it used to be, brother, when they didn't even care about God. Israel turned their backs on God.
Oh, yeah.
We've turned our backs on God today. Amen. The United States of America. But listen, I can tell you, brother, one day he'll close the mercy door. And it'll be too late if you ain't made preparations. Now, I'm telling you that mercy is here today. Amen. Mercy is here today. And by grace are you saved through faith, not of works, lest any man should boast, but it being the gift of God. Amen.
Free grace, mercy, and truth.
I've done loud enough. Amen. All through loud. Now listen, I want to tell you, amen, if you've come here today seeking after God, you can find Him. Seek and you shall find.
Amen.
Ask and you shall receive. Knock and it shall be open. That's right here. That's the door that's on the inside. Amen. 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 Just knock. If he's a knocking, open that door.
That's right.
And he'll come in. He said, I'll sit with you and you with me, and I will never more go out. Is that what kind of God we got? Amen. He's a great God. He's an all-seeing God. He's an all-knowing God. He knows exactly what you need even before you ask. But I promise you today, if you ask for salvation today, you can find it right here, brother. Amen. It'll be done. But here's what's going to happen now. One of these days, the mercy door is going to be closed. You remember that when Noah went into the ark, and they was standing out there knocking, was it not? They was a knocking, brother. Amen. But it's too late. God shut the door. And there's another door He's going to shut, brother. The door of mercy He will shut one of these days. But I promise you today, You can find salvation right here today. Amen. If you want it today, you can find it, brother. I can tell you, I thought it was hard, Brother Glenn, when I started seeking after God. But let me tell you, brother, when I denied myself and I took up my cross and started following Him, and I took that first step that night, I'll never forget how that night was. You'll never forget that, brother.
I know exactly.
Amen. There'll never be another time in your life that you'll be saved. Amen. But one time. That's all you can get saved, brother. One time is all you can get saved. But listen today. Now, do I believe that you can slip away from God? I sure do. Amen. I believe you can slip away, brother. I sure do. I believe you can slip away. How did I do that? By not coming to the church house, by not praying, amen, by not being obedient to the Word of God, not reading, not studying. You can slip away. But amen. That's it, amen. But I promise you today, if you've got the Word of God, amen, I know where the place is at. There's a hiding place, brother, and He'll forgive you everything, amen. So we're saying, brother, and stand church. Now listen today, we're going to open the church doors because they're already open. Amen. Now if you want Jesus today, if you've been seeking after Him, right here's the place to find Him, brother. Amen. We'll accept you, brother, not by letter. Amen. We'll accept you by recommendation. Amen. But God will accept you, brother, if you come to Him with a broken heart and a contrite spirit. He said, I will no wise. What you going to be today? Amen. That door, brother, of mercy is open. Save such with a contrite spirit. And I love to tell people that God is still near. He's still right here. He's still everything, brother, in my life. He's the first, He's the last. Amen. I'm glad today, brother. Amen. When I come to know Him, brother, and I know this, brother, I've never known anybody any closer and done anything that more, brother, than when Jesus Christ come into my life. Amen. I'm glad today. Amen. He's my heart. He's the first. He's the last. He's everything. Amen. I'm glad today, brother, that He come in and He will make you a new creature in Christ.
That's a good meeting and a good crowd.
What a day.
Couldn't get no better.
Amen. Jesus, He's still passing by. He's still passing by, brother, man. Amen. The Bible said that you can come, you can hear the Word all the days of your life. That's good. I must say, hear won't be justified, but the doer has got to be justified, brother. You got to do something about that. You never do. I don't care how young you are. If you come to the age of accountability, know to do good and do it not, we become sinners. Amen. And no sin can enter in, brother. Where we're going to. No sin can go there. Amen. Only the pure in heart shall see God. Amen. Only the pure in heart. Amen. Think about that. Amen. We got to have a pure heart, brother. Amen. I want to be sure that I got a pure heart. Amen. Clean your hands up, the Bible says. Amen. What a day that will be. The old ship is still passing by. Get in the ship. Get in there. Amen.
At the stern,
the ship.
Of the ship was the captain.
Yeah, buddy. The captain is still on there today. He's still on the ship. He's still guiding the ship.
Yes, sir.
Pass this way.
pass this way. As I step
One more.
onward, I'll be leaving.
Yes, sir.
All my sorrowing heart aches
I'll be
behind.
saved.
I'll be saved with Jesus, my captain, sailing out on the whole ship was I.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
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 We're gonna be on that ship, sailing out. We need to sail. Man.